All right, well, alrighty then. Hello, everyone. My name's Zoey here at OGO Gaming. You guys already knew that, probably, more than likely, but just in case you didn't, my name's Zoey here at OGO Gaming. As I've now said that twice in a row. Current time is 1100 hours, 48 minutes past, local in the Eastern Time Zone, July 23rd, 2026. Happy Thursday to y'all. We're live a little bit earlier than expected because even though we do have our active schedule set to our... Oop, hold on. There we go. Just need to make sure everything was all set and good and all that because I apparently don't have my microphone set up the correct way right now. It's not properly like in front of my mouth correctly or at the right angle or whatever, but you know, when has that ever stopped us? Anyway, welcome. All right. So, as you may know already, today's series is the start of a brand new series. Well, brand new as in like it's going to be our third time doing this. Over the past few years, ever since we started in August of 2021, we've been streaming for almost 5 years, come this August 22nd. Before we start, I'm going to publicly announce this now because I've already said it on my server. I've already said it on my YouTube, like my main YouTube channel. And I'm going to go ahead and link up both my server and my YouTube here in the chat real quick to be safe. So, YouTube. And then Discord. So you could find it on the announcements section of my Discord server, the Oath level. You can also check it out on my YouTube, and it's in my posts, but I'm also going to send the link to directly to said post here in a moment. What it is what I do. So next month, starting on our 5th anniversary of streaming on August 22nd, 2026, until September 30th, 2026. So it's going to run through like the last like week and a half of August and then run all through September. We're going to have every single one of our streams in that time frame of a little bit over a month and some change. During that time frame, any gifts, any subs, any bits, any money that comes this way is going to get donated straight to charity. So we're running a kind of fundraiser. Let me see if I could pull open the image real quick because if I can, great. If I can't, oh no. I don't need that. I need this. Add image. Add image. Add new image. There. And then we have here. So, as I've stated, start next month, we'll be doing this fundraiser slash charity for a little bit over a month straight, from literally the end of August until all through September. We're going to be doing we're basically going to try to raise money for the Canadian Red Cross. Now, yes, I'll just state right now that I'm not a Canadian, but as someone who lives in the U.S., Canada is one of our brothers. It is one of our closest allies. It is one of our best friends. And seeing as they've been on fire this year, the Canadian wildfires of 2026 have been absolutely devastating. All right, it has blanketed more than half of the continental U.S. with smoke, and you know that's bad. We have some of our own firefighters and crews actually gearing up to go up to Canada to help out as best they can. So, starting next month from our 5th streamiversary until the end of September, we're going to be trying to raise money as much as we can for the Canadian Red Cross to help with not only wildfire prevention, and also recovery and rescue and any kind of help we can send their way. It's to not only help the people who are in, danger's pathway, who are not only affected by this Canadian wildfire spurt again, but also the people and the wildlife who get affected in the future, who have been affected in the past, who are affected now. It's basically us trying to help with not only prevention, but also relief and recovery. So we'll have more info on that as time comes. Again, this starts next month. I'll have links and everything shared and updated and ready to go when we get to this. But please just know, don't feel obligated to give. It's whatever you can if you can. All right, that it is a charity. You don't have to feel obligated in any way. But we are starting this next month and running it all through September. So just giving you guys that heads up now before we start. When this does happen, though, I have some incentives. So if we reach certain goals, certain things will happen. So $250, for instance, raised is going to get us a shiny Pokemon giveaway stream. $500 raised, we'll get a Magic the Gathering stream with the misses, and I mean like an IRL kind of thing with my phone being top down and all that. $750 raised will be a cooking stream. What would I be cooking? I don't know. We'll have to find out what that is in the future. And $1,000 or more raised. So if we meet our threshold or our goal of $1,000 raised or more, I'll do a 12-hour Breath of the Wild stream on 3 heart only mode. Now, for anyone who is eagle-eyed enough, they might think, isn't that hardcore mode that you did a couple of years ago or last year or whatever? No. It's similar, but it's not as restrictive as hardcore mode. Hardcore mode definitely has more rules and restrictions than 3 hard mode, but 3 hard mode that's also definitely hard mode as of itself. So with that being said, that is where we're standing at with updates, announcements, and so on and so forth. So yes, please just know that you do not need to give if you cannot. If you don't feel like it, there is nobody pressuring you. It is not an obligation, but just know that any little bit that you can give will help out in the long run. So, with that being said, yes, we have a fundraiser starting next month. I have 3 J's ready to go. I should probably light one right now, even though I think I gotta pee. Crud. Okay, give me like a couple of moments, and let me go ahead and I can't believe I'm going to say this live, but let me go take a quick leak. So yeah, I'll be back.
Here is your bucket in which to shit.
Okay, give me one moment. Okay, sorry about that, guys. No, I really had to take a leak. Now that I'm thinking about it, God, yeah, I couldn't wait any longer. Sorry about that. Anyway, but yeah, going back to what I just said a few moments ago, that is our updates. That's our announcements for right now. Like I said, when this charity or fundraiser, whatever you want to call it, when it starts next month on the 5th anniversary of us streaming, it'll last from then, August 22nd of 2026, until the end of September of this same year. So it's going to go for a whole month and some change. And what's symbolic about that is next month is our 5th anniversary of streaming ever since our first stream in August of 2021, as well as our technical 15 years of making content on YouTube. So it's going to be quite special. It's a 5 and 15 together. Yeah. Go ahead and light this J. And welcome to our next monotype run here in Pokemon Scarvi. Of course, it's in Scarlet. Because I was even thinking, why not do, like, Shield? Let's see. Let's go with... Am I really going to pick Pasty Man with Pasty Plan as usual? Probably. I'm pasty as fuck, boy! Alright, so... This reminds me of me doing my... And I think the missus and I were just first going out when I started this, but I was doing a monotype challenge in Emerald with me and some friends. And that was through the Game Boy player on my GameCube. We were playing Pokemon Emerald, basically. And I think I did a monotype water in Pokemon Emerald, where I named not only my character, but every single team member and Pokemon caught was named after some form of water. So, like, that could be, like, the gods of water from, like, everything from Greek to Egyptian and Norse and Chinese mythology onwards to different types of names for water, for different kinds of pathways and shit. That's what's reminded me of. So, let's go with... Let's go with Sir Fur. Sir Fur.
Here is your bucket in which to shit.
Oh shit, and we got Rotus too. What's up, Rotus? What's up? So yes, we'll call myself Sir Fur, as in like surfer. Yeah. How to know it's a water type, a water monotype. How you doing, Rotus? How you doing, my guy? Let's do... I guess the ponytail, since I've got that going on IRL. And then if this is our mono water type run, let's do... Ugh. Dark down in blue almost looks like black. You're alright, how about me? Oh, not too bad, just hanging out, having a good old time. We're about to do our... I can't believe it, but it's our third monotype run. I could have sworn we've done more than that, but here's our third monotype run. We've done grass, we've done flying, and that was back in, I think, 2023 and 2024, or both were in 2024. I can't remember. But it's been a couple of years since we've last done a monotype run in Pokemon Scarvi. Now, to keep up with the joke, is this going to be the monotype run that finally gets exported to the channel? Because I've said that about the grass type run, I said that about the flying type run, but now I've got to ask, is this one the third monotype run, the water type run, gonna be the one that gets uploaded or exported? Who knows? If it doesn't, though, then yes, we're gonna keep that joke going of, man, why is the monotype runs never uploaded? We'll do the blue-green because that almost feels like water. Let's go with that style. Change my look. So eye shape, I want to go with the flow kind, like that. Maybe create a monotype run collection. I could, yeah, but I don't have the VODs from the grass type run or the flying type run from before. I was thinking that, you know, because we have like a Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke uploaded to the channel, like any kind of Shield Nuzlocks I redo in the future, I might just upload to that. I'm pretty sure we did a Nuzlocke with Scarvi and I uploaded that. I can't remember, but yeah, if I ever do a monotype collection and I upload it, then they'll all be on one playlist, like our Zelda Timeline series, which that Zelda Timeline series one, man, that's already up to how many episodes? That's up to like, that's got to be like 250 to 300 at this point, right? Because I still got to upload the remainder of Majora before I get working on Twilight Princess. Because again, that's when we did 15 Zelda games in 2024. The 2024 Zelda Timeline series playlist has... Oh. Am I looking at this right? It has 329 episodes. That is everything from the beginning of Skyward Sword to... I think it's the beginning of Ikana Valley and Majora's Mask, so Majora's Mask is almost completely up. Oh, with blue pupils? Not pooples. Ugh. Ultramarine. Oh, okay, that could actually work pretty well. Oh, I didn't want to do the white. I want to do ultramarine. Let's do eyelash A, B, C. Yeah, we'll do that. Eyelash color, keep it regular. Eyebrow shape. Yeah, let's go for that. And then we want it the same as our hair, so the blue-green. Mouth. I don't want to give the uwu mouth, because that'd just be way too much right there. No uwu mouth. But I always do the resting bitch face pissed off, like I always scowl kind of look, so yeah, we'll just do that. Lip color, none. Beauty spot, no, we'll do that without it this time. Freckles, I think we'll do freckles this time. Let's do freckles under the eyes. And we'll go with that. This is gonna be our character. Surfer. Alright, let's go. I see what you put, Rotus. How you been, Rotus? It's been kind of a hot minute since I've heard from you, my guy. You doing all right? I'm of course going to be turning on like. Well, I mean, maybe we won't. I was going to say we're going to turn on skip cutscenes, but I don't think we're going to do that. Because the skip... Excuse me for that. Because the skip cutscene option doesn't really affect much. Yes, Director Clavel, we know. Area 0, the mysterious crater in the middle of... we know. I've put... Okay. Realistically, I say that I know. There's probably a few people watching that don't know the story behind Scarvi, but take it from me. I have 325 hours or more here in just Scarlet, right? In only Scarlet, I have 325 or more. But this is through multiple different playthroughs. So I've, of course, deleted the previous run and then redid a new run over and over and over again by doing new games in Scarlet. In Violet, for instance, I only have one save file. That is the same save file since launch day in November of 2022. That is a 3.5, almost 4-year-old save file right there. 2,140 hours or more. The reason why I say that we kind of understand what's going on in this opening cutscene is because over the past almost 4 years, we've been playing the shit out of Scarvi over and over and over again.
Here is your bucket in which to shit.
Only because, like, and I keep saying it, Scarvi to me hits me just right with some of my other Pokemon games that I love. Like my first game, Emerald, like Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Fire Red, Leaf Grit. Like with some of my top ones, it has that replayability. It has that feel to it. I know that there's a lot of, problems with it, but I think it shines through even past with its problems. Plus, we played ZA last year when it came out, and there's some connections to Paldea. Hello, dear. But now playing this on the Switch too? Holy fuck. Oh, that's so crispy. Yeah, I haven't done a new run of Scarvi on Switch 2 yet, so this technically is our first new run of Gen 9 on... Damn. I mean, granted, I've picked up the game and I've done shiny hunting and other things ever since the Switch 2 came out, but I didn't realize the cutscenes were so fucking clean. Damn! Man, I want my window open. Time to get up, Surfer. What a dumb name. Like Circumference, Sir Arthur, shit like that. No, my name is Surfer. Get the fuck out of my house. Ma, there's a squirrel in the house. What are we doing with squirrels now? Why do we got a squovid in the house? Eh? Good morning, Surfer. Listen, you've been through this whole goddamn spiel before, so I don't really need to tell you anything other than, it's our first day in this new region ever since we moved here, and now you're going to school here. Oh, well, who the hell could that be? I wonder who it could be. Fast, skip move learning off, send to boxes manual, give nicknames on, skip cutscenes. If you turn on this option, cutscenes that play during game events will be skipped, so it's not really worth it. Like, fucking all. But let's turn on that fast text setting because I hate slow text. Do forgive the intrusion. I, Master Surfer. Anyway, on my behalf, you already know who I am. I'm Clavel, the director of the Pokemon Academy. Oh, the director. Lady, you already know who I am. We've met multiple times in many different iterations. Oh, yeah, that's true. Anyway, thanks for taking the gift. Thanks for the gift. Anyway, can I steal your son for a while? Yeah, go ahead. My son is now yours. What the fuck, Ma? Now go get your stuff and follow the director. Yeah, I'm gonna go fuck your mom in the kitchen. Oh, god damn it. These streams are marked 18 plus, so, you know, there you go. Ready to put on your hat, grab your bag. Yeah, sure, why not? I hate that fucking hat. I hate that hat so much. I really hate that you can't customize your character like you can in, like, you know, ZA or PLA or Sword and Shield. Like of any of the games to have like customization, this is the one that does not have any, to be honest. This game sucks with its customization. Let's give O for cosplay of that uniform. Oh, no. No. Even if it was for the fundraiser starting next month, no. I just no. No. Excuse me. Check item details. New uniform set. You'll need to save your game and retrieve your apparel. Is that okay? Yeah. There you go. All right. We've got new stuff. Looks like you can't use emotes right now. It's not that. Oh, can I not change my clothing yet? Fuck. I don't want to keep on this stupid ass hat. Like, come on, man. Clavel's gonna be like, oh yeah, so if you can follow me this way, I know. Right then, dear Pokemon, blah 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 blah. All right, yes. Since this is a mono water run, we're only able to catch. Well, we can catch anything, but the only things we're able to use is anything that has water typing. So if it's a mono water type, or if it's like a water flying, water grass, water poison, etc., we could use that. However, if it's like a mono fire or like a fire rock, we can't use that. If it's a mono grass, can't use that. Like, if there's no water typing in its typing at all, we can't use it. Now, what if it's a Pokemon that doesn't start off with a water type, but you can alter its appearance, and then it turns into a water type? That's fine. So like Rotom, that starts off as a ghost electric, can turn into like an electric grass, an electric flying, an electric ice, an electric fire, and electric water. You could use Rotom, but you can only use Wash Rotom, right? So, like, you can catch Eevee, but you'd only be able to use, like, Vaporeon, for instance. Alright. Yeah, I could take off that stupid fucking hat. How about I take off the fucking hat? Thank you. Black rimmed glasses, horn rimmed whatever the fuck it's called. School backpack, canvas backpack, new school backpack. Let's do the new school backpack. No gloves. Performance sneakers. Oaf's been unhatted. Yeah. There's an obvious joke I could pull right now, but I really don't want to do it now that I'm thinking about it. New winter uniform. See, I like that. But I don't understand why it's a double zipper. Like, why do I need a zipper for the top and the bottom? Like, how? Okay. If that's technically now completely opened and unzipped, why do both zippers meet in the middle? Why is there no, like, button in between them so then you could just unbutton it in the middle? Like, why the fuck is it a double zipper? That is so stupid. Like, to me, that makes no sense. You got the top zipper to zip up the front of your blazer, which, why? Why? It's a fucking suit blazer. You don't do that. And then you got the bottom to zip down the bottom, which, fine, you could do that, but on a blazer, you don't have a zipper. Mind you, there's two zippers, so wouldn't in the middle of both those zippers be like a button? It doesn't look like there's enough room for that. And in the end, you'll find out the zippers are buttons. Oh, that'd be so dumb. That would be so dumb. But, listen, I like that a lot better than... And I like that one. I just don't like showing off my pasty legs. Alright, we're gonna go with that outfit. Because again, the customization in this game is actually worse than like ZA, Sword Shield, or even PLA. So like Pokemon Legends Arceus, Sword Shield, and Pokemon Legends ZA. Yeah, no, you have better options for customization and character creation. This game, not really. I mean, listen, they had so much going on with Scarvi, with it being an open world and all that. With 3 maps, mind you, here in Paldea. So it's the main map here in Paldea, and then it's the map in, what do you call it? Kitakami, which is technically north of Sinnoh. I mean, north of Johto, but south of Sinnoh. And then you got the Blueberry Academy, which is in Undella Bay of Unova. Well, it's either in Undella Bay or it's in Castelia Bay, but it's in the direct offshore of Unova region. So it's like, whoa. Hey, what's up, Wes? What's up, what's up? My name's Zoey here at OGF Gaming. We're 420 friendly. We swear like fucking sailors, and we just kind of kick back, have some fun. I only got like one rule, and it's like no drama, no politics. You know, just don't create any difficulties for the streamers or chatters present. Union Circle. Maybe later on, we're just starting off this new Monotype run. This is our 3rd Monotype run, and it's gonna be a Water type this time. I was gonna cancel me now, but I didn't know the music of the game because I played it muted. Oh shit! Rotus, you play Pokemon muted? Damn, I didn't know. But going back to how this is open world and all that, I think that's why we took a hit to like character creation, you know, character customization. I would love to have that in-depth character customization, but you had to sacrifice something here, you know? Of course, for this mono water run, we're gonna get Quaxley. Duck. Ever since Pokemon Yellow, I play it muted because my Game Boy had a glitch and sound that everything sounded with that. Oh, dude, I understand. I had. You wanna know what I had? I had Pokemon Yellow Special Pikachu Edition, but I came to find out after a very long time it was not an official cartridge. It was a fucking bootleg. And I never knew. I got a bootleg Pokemon Yellow from, like, a buddy of mine. I was like, why is Pikachu able to make a sound, but I only see, like, curtains? Why don't I see Pokemon on the opposing side? Why does my Pokemon show up? Why can't I save my game? Why? It didn't make any sense, right? I didn't come to find out until way later on. Yeah, it was a bootleg kind of version, so... Let's see. But, Wes, I'm not saying a no, but for right now, we're just starting off our monotype adventure, so I can't really do Union Circle quite yet. Oh, Pneumonia. Where we call her Pneumonia because she's so sick. You want to be friends? No, Pneumonia. Oh, what's wrong? Were you scared off? Maybe I said it a little strong. Anyway, I still have Pokemon Yellow with my Game Boy Color Yellow. Ooh. I still have my Game Boy Advance SP, the dark blue one. I put a Spider-Man sticker on it, like on the top cover, when I was a kid, and then I fucking scotch taped it. And over the years, basically the sticker and the tape has melded to the plastic to basically look clear and translucent. So it looks like the sticker is actually part of the Game Boy. And I put that sticker on like over 23 years ago or something like that. So it's been a very, very, very long time. Don't be mean with Nimona. She's nice. I guess Nimona's nice. Then again, Nimona is more or less a lot like me, where I pester the missus and Mirage and a couple other friends be like, let's do some Pokemon 1v1. Let's 1v1. Let's 1v1. Let's fucking 1v1 over and over again. So, I can kind of see. I kind of see it. What are we going to call Quaxley? Oh, God. Quaxley turns into Quaxwell, which turns into Quackleval. So I guess we'll call you... Here, we'll call you... We're gonna call you Scrooge. Can I actually do Scrooge McDuck? No, I can't. Scrooge McDuck would be too much. I could do Scrooge Duck. I can't do McDuck. Yeah, we'll just call you Scrooge for Scrooge McDuck. Oh, we got matching hair. Quaxley seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Master Surfer. That stupid ass name, Surfer. Oh, such a good choice. Let's climb to the top. You did receive a Pokemon, didn't you? Oh, God, Nimona, let's get on with it. Ah, yes. Since you got Quaxley, I'm going to pick the thing that's weak to it, Fuecoco. Now, I understand ever since, what was it, Generation 5? Generation 5 introduced having, more than one rival. Actually, no, Generation... God, actually, if you want to go into the truth of having more than one rival, it was Generation 3 that introduced that with Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. You had your direct rival, which was May or Brendan, depending on what gender you picked. The opposite would be picked for the rival. And then there was Wally. Generation 4 had Barry, as well as the opposite gender choice, which was Lucas or Dawn. But then it became a more or less standing thing in Generation 5 onwards with Black-White. The opposite gender role was not picked for any importance in the game. So if you picked like the male role in Black, White, Black 2, White 2, the female role would not show up. If you picked the female role, the male role would not show up. And that's interesting because I think that's like one of the only Pokemon games that does that. Because you had Bianca and Charon. One of them would pick the Pokemon that's strong against yours, but then the other one would pick the thing that's weak against yours. Generation 6 with X and Y, you had the return of the opposite gender role being a rival, but you also had 5 rivals in total. Or 4. It was you and like 4 others. So you had 4 rivals in total. Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. If I remember right, if you pick the male option, the female option does not show up at all. If you pick female, so kind of like Generation 5. But again, you had 2 other rivals, which was Hau and Lily. You got a Generation 8 with Sword Shield. It's really fucking odd because they started doing this thing where they phased out, like, if you pick the male option, the female option becomes rival. They phased that out now. It's so weird because, like, now as the male option, we never see the female option, right? If we pick female, we never see the male. It's so weird. We can't capture another of the starters through the game, right? No. Technically. So, how do I say this? So, no, I don't mean in like sending the Pokemon home and starting again. That's exactly what I was talking about. Like, no, through Pokemon Scarvi, you can like if you pick Quaxley like I did, there is no way through the rest of the game or its DLC you can get the other 2 starters, Sprigatito or Fuecoco. The only way to do that is to literally send them in from Pokemon Home. So if you don't save the game, send it to Pokemon Home, reset, and do it over and over for each of the starters, you could technically, in theory, since you have save data from Scarvi at this point and Pokemon Home linked up to it because of the same account, you'd be gifted free starters for that region anyway. So you just get the starters right away. But no, you cannot get the other 2 starters throughout the rest of the game. Yes, in the Terrarium in DLC 2 in Blueberry Academy, you can get all of the other starters in the wild, except the other 2 from this game. The only way to do that is yes, Pokemon Home, whether you have them or not. But that's pretty funny because other games like Pokemon ZA or Pokemon PLA or Pokemon like Pokemon games like the 2 like Legends games, for instance, yeah, you could definitely recatch the things that you didn't get at the beginning of the game, only in the post game. so so there is that. There is that. So yes, if I wanted like Fuecoco and Sprigatito, I could literally save since I have those in Pokemon Home. Oh no, that's a gross Quaxley. Fuck. Oh shit. And I don't have oh my god. Oh my god. And I don't have access to mints until I have 6 badges. Oh my god. I'm fucked. Like if it So this Quaxley is actually garbage. Sure. Quaxley is a physical attacker, and it has that red marker, which is up in physical attack. The blue, meaning down, is in physical defense. I don't accept Pokemon with a nerf in their physical or special defense. I don't like that at all. If a Pokemon has a nerf or a neg in its defenses, it's pretty weak. This Quaxley, oh no. Thing is, I don't know how far back I've saved. So, have I already saved after getting Quaxley, or did I save before getting Quaxley? Oh fuck. Oh shit. This is bad. This is bad. This is really bad. So I need an adamant or jolly mint, and I don't have those. Oh, man. Or I could search around Casseroya Lake. Shit. Oh, this is interesting. I know that, you know, Koi Coco is the fire type. It's weak to me, fine. But that's more of a special attacker, not a physical attacker. This is gonna get interesting now. Until I can get mints later on after getting like 6 badges, we are stuck with this unless I, swap it out with Pokemon Home, but I'm not going to do that. One thing I'm going to do as usual after we get like the Pokedex, I'm going to do our usual thing of sending in the complete 3 Pokedexes, and then sending it back into Pokemon Home. Isn't that cheating? No, not really. Yeah, I'll raise the game audio, why not? Hey-yo! Oh, well, not bad, neighbor. Sure, Nimona. You are the rich kid, so maybe that's why I don't get along with her. I didn't grow up, like, in a shack, but I grew up somewhat middle class. Yeah, let's battle again soon, I guess. I count on you taking your schoolmate. No, you can't. Okay, let's go to school. Why am I so fucking short? That still fucking pisses me off. Why am I so short in Scarvi? Pokedex by hand. Early timeless pleasure. More Pokemon you carry. Every girl is Mr. Mona. Master Surfer. God, fuck me. That name is really gonna get old real fucking quick, isn't it? That we named ourselves Surfer. Surfer. Sirfer. Surfer. Like, what's up, brah? No. God damn, no. Because honestly, I was trying to think of a name similar to, like, Crash or Wake, if I'm going to be honest. Because it was like, if you do a theme, you gotta have your person named similar to, like, the typing, I guess. So, like, if I ever did, like, a rock type mono run or a mono rock run, I'd probably name ourselves, like, Geo or something like that. Or Stone. Literally just something stupid like Stone. Like a Steel type run, call ourselves Max Steel. So dumb. But you guys get the hint. Oh, Surfer, I heard Nimona here will be taking you to school. I guess. Wow, Ma, you really trust in the locals, huh? We just got here. Yeah, well, anyway, I was reading about stuff, and I think you're gonna do well, so how about you get the fuck out of the house and get the fuck out of here? Alright, Jesus, Ma, I guess I'll go. Oh, here's a sandwich that you're never gonna have. Oh, thanks. Yeah, anyway, bye. Come home if you ever want to. I don't care. Oh, by the way, Nimona, you're such a nice person. Fuck you! Bye! Yeah, your ma's nice, surfer. Yeah, I guess. Oh, you want me to go this way now? Okay, fine. This way. There. Okay, Nimona has fuckered off that way. We do not have the Pokedex yet. Damn.
Nimona, why did you do this to me?
Yeah, here's Pokepath. Pigs and spiders galore. Oh, by the way, there's a few birds. And mice. You think you can come out of this alive? Yeah, sure I can. Can't catch any of them. But, I mean, we can catch them, but can't use any of them, I should say. Unless it has a water typing. Can't use it. Oh, well, look. Hey, go ahead and try catching it. I'm not going to catch the Lechonk. I'm not going to catch the pig. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to kill the pig. Oh, don't be a douche. Scrooge's defense, physical defense, fell. Nice. Being Pokemon battle will help Quaxley grow and get stronger. Next time, right on the team. Oh, here's 10 Pokeballs. Oh, we're gonna Pokemon, by the way. Now go get them Pokemon. Let's meet up at the top of that lighthouse to get a good look at the school from the top. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I think the truly odd part about this game is, though, the Pokemon professor that is in charge of, like, your research data and all that is actually taking more or less a backdoor role, or a backseat role, I should say, compared to, like, the director of the school, who has a more up in front and a more up-center kind of role than the actual professor himself. And I'm just sitting here like, that's kind of odd. Granted, the professor in charge of the Pokedex is still in charge of the Pokedex, but it's like not like, super important like usual. It just kind of, it's odd. Tarantula. Antidote. Hey. Quaxley can learn a new move. Oh, wait. Now we have a Pokedex? Huh? I forgot that the Pokedex is technically right here. I could have sworn you could have opened it there, but you can't. Okay, so if that's the case, let's do something real quick. Because trust me, I know that this might seem cheap, but it's going to save us with a lot. A fucking lot. Okay. Oh. Gonna give me some Cheetos. Because I'm getting hungry. I wonder if the missus is gonna get lunch. Not sure. All right. So what we're gonna do is the following. Scarby. Okay. Scarby 1. Scarby 2. Scarby 3. Scarby 4. Scarby 5. Scarby 6. And 7. 8. 9. 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 there, bud. We're going to go on with 17, number 18 over here, 19, 20, just going to keep going. And if I remember right, this does cover the 3 different Pokédexes in the entire game. Unless I'm missing like a goddamn legendary or mythical. Which then, oh boy. The important trades, oh boy. Okay, so... As I look at the list, I'm going to need to grab the legendaries and mythicals for this. Damn. Scarby, Legend, Myth, Fossil. Oh, okay. Okay, so this should technically complete it. Scarby, Legend, Myth, Fossil. Scarby, Legend, Myth, Fossil. Hopefully that is all what I'm missing. Okay. Watch, we're still missing like maybe 5 Pokemon. Because I didn't organize anything. Because this is like Pokemon Home needs more box spaces. And needs organization tools. And now we're going to put everything back. Put it all back. Back from whence it came. Alright, yes, sir. Excuse me. 31. 32. There you go. Alright. Now we put all of this back into here. Because I just wanted to get our Pokedex completed, or Pokedexes completed, I should say. Why would you want to complete the Pokedexes so early? Get certain rewards. Certain milestones so we don't have to grind. Especially for shit that we might not be able to have anymore. $19, $20, 21, 22, 23. Hey, pal, let's go for 24. Alright, fine. 20. There's Scarvite 1, which is in 25. 26 is Scarvite teams. Scarvite other teams is 27. 28 is the Scarvite Zoldemon. Important trades is Home 99, Box 29 instead. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, and then 1, 2. Okay. There. Back normal. You can't trust the system, man. Because then that shit happens. Okay. We'll open up Scarlet again. Because now we should have a complete 3 Pokedexes. That's going to get us some pretty nice rewards right there to help us on with our journey. Doo-doo-doo. Head to the lighthouse. Alright. Let me open up my Pokedex. Oh boy. Caught 400, battled 400. But we don't have access to the other 2 Pokedexes yet. Oops. Excuse me. Fuck. Oh, we're just gonna take all of the rewards at this point. And for this to be so early game to have all this shit is basically God mode unlocked. I will always do this for every single monotype challenge or etc. we do, because it's not a challenge for the Pokedex, it's a challenge of can we beat the game with what we have available? And the answer is gonna be yes. Like, if Pokemon didn't want this to be a possibility, they wouldn't have put it in their games. Like, oh, you have the complete Pokedex? Yeah. Alright, well, every single fucking run you do from here on out is always gonna be, like, super freaking easy. Oh, okay, good. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Why Beast Ball? There you go. Complete Pokedex. Because, you know, I have Pokemon Home and I have all the Pokemon, all 1025. So when we get our other 2 Pokedexes later on in the game, those 2 Pokedexes will be complete as well. But, yes, that is the complete Paldea Dex. Rotus, if you missed it, it's because we saved. We went into Pokemon Home. We sent in everything, closed out, put everything back into Pokemon Home. Now we have the complete Pokedex for just the Paldea region. When we get to the other two areas, we'll have those Pokedexes done too. But all of our rewards through the dex has been given to us, which is like 10 of each ball. What's odd is they give us one Beast Ball, and the Beast Balls are only good for Ultra Beasts, which never show up in this game. You know what's weird? You also get Beast Balls in Pokemon ZA. Ultra Beasts don't show up in ZA. Ultra Beasts only show up in Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and Sword and Shield. Very odd to have Beast Balls. Very, very odd. Let's see. A whole bunch of candies, all of the evolutionary stones. And treasures. Okay, so complete Pokedex. Good to go. Until, you know, our next journey where it's like mine. Alright. We need to go up this way. Let us get the... Oh, can't get the treasure? Damn. Hey, Surfer, you getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon? Yeah, of course I am. Oh, what was that? Go, I've never heard of a cry like that before. It could be strong Pokemon or something. Say, we find whatever that cry is. Alright, yeah, sure. Let me go ahead and grab some of this treasure. I have to say, though, I do love Generation 9. Generation 9 being Scarlet, Violet, and Legends ZA, which is our return to Kalos, like 5 years after XY in-universe. In reality, it's been like 13 years now, 12 years last year or something like that. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, I don't know. But it's around that much time IRL since we've had X and Y. ZA, though, happens 5 years after X and Y, which is really interesting because that would be the time from, like, Red and Blue to Black, White 2 in the non-war. But in the war universe, oh, I don't know, that 5-year difference, X and Y happens at the same time as Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, and then, like, 3 years later, it's Sword, Shield, Scarlet, and Violet. And then 2 years after that, it's ZA. And I'm like, oh shit, it lines up with the non-war. Ah! Man, I'm really going to have to make a Pokemon lore video sometime. Just diving into the timeline and all the topics of it and so on and so forth. Oh boy, Houndour. Dice Dock. Ah, Gia. I do have to say that with Generation 10, they should probably introduce fucking voice acting. Because with Sword and Shield is not a bad game. It's just, it is a bit of a snooze fest. With Sword and Shield, I liked the whole British influence and all that. I like the whole Scotland DLC, you know, to the south in the Crown Tundra and the Isle of Man for Isle of Armor. Yet, it felt like a snooze fest. I like the Pokemon selection, there was a lot of good stuff overall, but for some reason, Sword and Shield felt pretty slow. No, it felt way too fast, but not at a good... I don't know how to explain it. Oh boy, it's Dino Bike. Fuck. Oh, wow, that's a mighty pug. I always call him the Cyclozar. Oh, that's actually pretty good. It's pretty close to its current day. So that's what's funny. That's what's funny. The Scarlet Pokemon, Koraidon. What's up, Pep? We're just playing some Pokemon, talk about Pokemon. Rotus. So that motherfucker, Koraidon, it evolved, like, so that Pokemon is from the ancient prehistoric era, right? This Pokemon is from the age of dinosaurs. If you haven't finished the story, the Scarlet Pokemon isn't quite a bike, though. Yeah, kinda. If you haven't finished the story, I really don't want to spoil it for you, but this game came out almost 4 years ago, come this November. So basically, there's a time machine that's going out of whack. At the same time, there's also, like, you know, Chairman Rose and Galar manipulating Eternatus at the same time. So here in Spain/Portugal, there's a time machine going out of whack, bringing in Pokemon from both the ancient past and distant future. And there's also, like, an apocalyptic dragon waking up from its egg on the, you know, out in Great Britain. I guess what I'm getting at is this Pokemon, Koraidon, existed in the ancient past of dinosaurs and fossil Pokemon reigning supreme. Over time, because of evolution and the Ice Age and so on and so forth, into the current era, Koraidon went from being a flourishing species to evolving into the Cyclozars themselves. So those normal dragon bikes that people ride in this game, like the NPCs, those are what Koraidon evolved into. And then the Cyclozars, the normal dragons that everybody rides around on here in Paldea, over time, evolved into Miraidon. So what's really funny is this Pokemon, Koraidon, is a dinosaur and over time evolved into Superbike or Cyberbike. They are actually the same Pokemon, split across time. Mrs. is staying in the hospital as the plug came out for the baby and she's due any day now. Shit, Pep, you keep us updated as best you can, but you be there for the lady, you know, you're gonna be a dad now. You're gonna be a dad now. We're really proud of you, man. Keep us updated, bro. Keep us updated as much as you can, and hell, if you want to keep the server updated, by all means, whatever you want to do, bro, but congrats, man. Congrats. Hell yeah. behind you. It's a Houndoom. Oh no. It's a hellhound. Quite literally. Ooh. Well, Houndoom use Crunch. Uh-oh. Absolute buzzing now, just waiting for the scary part, driving back to the hospital at 4 a.m. Yeah. Well, if you're at the hospital right now with the missus, I'd definitely be at her side, waiting with bated breath, you know? As I told my buddy Rev earlier in the year when his kid was born, congrats, man. That was a big step. We're very proud of you, man. Like, hell. Yeah, I'm here. She's asleep, bless her. Yeah, man. Hell, if it's that early for you, no, it's not that early. You're like 6 hours ahead, so it's like what, 7 p.m. It's like starting to become like evening and all that. Once she wakes up, if she can handle some food, I'd definitely get her some food, you know? 6 p.m. Okay, so 5 hours. Damn, I thought it was 6 or 7. That is not me saying a fucking joke or a meme, but you know what I mean. Yeah, man. Definitely be taken care of, you know? Best of luck, bro. Oh, good. It looks like it perked up a little bit. Yeah, Koridon. Dino Bike. No, thanks for Swift. I don't think I'm going to be using it. A special normal type move. But it never misses. It never misses. That is true. Why would I want Swift? Star-shaped rays are shot at opposing Pokemon. This attack never misses. Why the... I mean, I can see the validity of it, but... Here since 8 a.m. at least, she says her own room with comfy chair. Oh, yeah, no, dude. Yeah. Excusez-moi. Yeah, if you're in one of those, like, actual, like... Oh, God, I hope you have me in an earbud. I hope I'm not, like, actually blasted out inside the room right now, because, whoosh. Oh, what was I saying? Damn it, I'm on my second of third J right now. Oh, I can't think. But if you're... Yeah, you're in my AirPods. Okay, God. Good. You know, the hospital suites, as of nowadays, have really been upgraded since, like, our parents' days. So I'm pretty sure that the couch in that room, like, it'd probably be up against, like, the window. I'm pretty sure if it's the case, that couch might actually be a pullout. Because here in the States, that's a rare thing that you only see at, like, glamorous, ritzy, fabulous, rich hospitals. But you're in the UK, so that might be like an actual thing, like a normal thing for you. So I don't know. Hell, but maybe you have a recliner. Ooh. Oh, I don't got a couch in there? Gotcha. Well, you got like a bag of stuff for her, like a quote-unquote kit for her, right? Like her phone, her charger. Her phone's probably on the charger now that I'm thinking about it. But like stuff like snacks, like water, like any kind of like blankets or whatever. Like you got the stuff just in case, right? Like you always need that emergency kit.
Oh shit, it's Arvin's theme, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Rotus, you said you were playing the game without music. There's definitely points where there's some pretty damn good music like this. Oh, hell yeah, all the baby stuff's here ready. I've got a split bag for the drive home. Wish I could stay overnight. I won't be able to sleep for shit. Oh, man. I mean, well, you're going to be the dad, so I imagine you'll be able to stay overnight. Like, if not in the room, then you'd probably have to stay in, like, the waiting room lobby, or if they have on that floor, like, a designated family waiting area, probably be able to stay there for the night. Like, usually when it comes to hospitals, you should be able to, you know? Especially if you're going to be, like, the dad. Why do you have it? Don't ask questions, Nimona. To be fair, I haven't asked. I'm just gonna stay and see what happens. Hopefully, oh, dude. Well, that's the thing. You're gonna be the dad. You're gonna be the dad. So like, you can stay. To my knowledge, like, if I have to ask my ma, then I will. But to my knowledge, like, you know what? Let's ask Google. Let's make this fair and ask a third party. Okay. Let me ask Google. Oi, my girlfriend's about to have a baby. Can I stay at the hospital overnight? And answer is, oh, it says yes in the US. Okay, but what about in the UK? Yes, you can. You can, Pep, you can. I just looked it up. You're okay, you can. The missus just got here. So, Mrs. Oaf, you and I have not had a kid, right? Okay. So, Pep, you know how I told you he's about to be a dad? It's about to be any hour now. It's currently like 6 p.m. where he's at. He's in the UK, okay? Now, he told me he said, list for, if you can look for it, it's Lister Hospital Stevenage. Now, since he's a first-time dad, he's nervous, and he's wondering, I'm just going to assume I could stay here overnight because I really don't want to drive overnight back home and then come back here when I get the news. Like, if you're the dad, you could stay there. Especially if you're the dad, you could stay in that room with her until the baby pops. Like, you're going to be the dad. If you're like, I don't know, her brother or her dad or so, if you're like someone who's not the baby's dad, then no, you can't stay in the room overnight. You could stay in like a waiting room or a lobby, but you, Pep, are going to be the dad. You could stay in that room. You could okay, here's how it goes. It's the same in the US as it is in the UK, okay? You're in that hospital. You're in that hospital room right now. Your girlfriend, fiance, your lady friend, she's about to pop any moment, right? But you're the dad. Yes, you could. I lack common sense, as you can tell, dude. That's fine. That's fine. I do too. Like shush. The fact of the matter is, you, my dude, are going to be the dad. So you don't got to worry. You could stay in the room. For hell's sake, if a nurse is going to be coming in to check in on her, I can't guarantee with 100% certainty, but there is going to be a likely chance that if you're in that room just hanging out and the nurse that comes in to check on her sees you, that nurse is going to be like, you the dad? Yeah.
can we get you anything for dinner? They will. You're in a hospital room with your you'll be able to be taken care of, dude. Don't worry. It's like these next few hours, maybe couple of days, you both are going to be treated like royalty, essentially. So you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Like, if anything, you might need to call people to come to the hospital to get stuff for you instead of you running out. Like, I will say this. Once the munchkin is out and popped, there's going to be a time that your girl is going to turn to you and she's going to be like, I want, and it's going to be this item. It's going to be whatever item she wants. It's going to be like some like greasy cheeseburgers or some tacos or some fish and chips. Like, it's always going to be like the most heaviest food you can get. And after she's popped and she's ready to have something, you're the one who has to go out and get it and then come back. Yes. Anyway, it's all good. I brought some McDonald's. Oh, yeah, no, I mean, she won't be able to handle that right now, but after she's, you know, yeah. But if you're going to have some McDonald's, I'd definitely wait until, like, I'm not, yeah, no, yeah, you'd be good. But no, Pep, you're gonna be taken care of, both of you. It's like, oh no, she ain't eating much, just taking a bite. Well, yeah. See if you can get her some like ice chips in a cup or some ice chip water or something like that. It might definitely help with the hydration part. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm really happy for you, man. Just know that you know you're gonna be fine. And you can skip trainers. Alright, so we've got a couple of water options already. I'm not going to be using Psyduck/Golduck because Psyduck/Golduck sucks major gold nuts. I can always rely on the Oaflegs to reassure, much appreciated. Hey, no worries, man. We're always glad to help. Always glad to help in any way possible, you know? It's all good. Let's see. Now, I could catch an Azurill, so then it evolves into Marill and then Ozmearl, but I really don't want to have to go through that entire fucking... What is it? Is the friendship route to raise that? I think so, because, like, Marill to Ozmearl is... a level up? I brought her a can of Red Bull and a vape for her after the break. Well, I'd wait on the vape. I'd definitely wait on the vape for a while. Yeah, I don't think she'd be ready for that. Let me see. Marill. I was going to ask you, dear, if you were going to get a quick lunch while you were out, but you're already home, so never mind. Level 18, okay. I'm not gonna give Buizel because I really don't want Float Soul. So let's check to see if there's anything down here. Because honestly, once we have access to Kitakami, we're going to be catching quite a bit over there.
because Kitakami's gonna have quite a bit of Pokemon that I would want that are water type. Oh, we can get Wiglet and then Wug Trio, but fuck, Wiglet and Wug Trio. That's not. I mean, they're all right, but they're not great Pokemon. At that rate, I'd rather take fucking Wingull. Why not? There you go. Yeah, 3-second hit. No worries, no worries, no worries. Let's do this quick ball. Insta catch. Hey, welcome back, pal. No worries, no worries, no worries. What are we gonna call Wingull? Dear, you got a name for Wingull / Pelipper? No? Okay. We'll call it no. We'll call it no. Yeah. No has been added to your party. It has an up in physical defense but a minus in special attack. Okay, I can work with that, but why isn't that the fucking goddamn nature for my fucking Quaxley? Fuck. I'd rather this be like an up in special attack and a minus in physical attack, and this one being an up in physical attack and a minus in special attack, but hey, can't get what you want. God, this is gonna be a fucking uphill climb, isn't it? Your ma and younger brother are gonna come down for the birth as well. Just non-stop messaging and asking for updates. Oh, I don't doubt it, man. I don't doubt it. You're gonna be the dad, so yeah, I don't doubt that you got, family asking you, like, up the wazoo, like, hey, what's going on? What's this? It's definitely a good thing for you, my guy. Definitely a good thing. Just make sure that you don't overwhelm the lady friend, Just keep her in top priority, But I am glad to hear that both of you are doing good, and it's basically about time at this point, That's pretty good. What's Keen Eye? Shit. Is Keen Eye what turns into Drizzle, or is Hydration what turns into Drizzle? Fuck. I think it's Hydration that turns into Drizzle. Yeah, because Keen Eye... Fuck! Okay, well, damn. Shit, I don't want this Wingull. I need to catch a different Wingull. Shit. I mean, then again, I can always get, like, capsules later on, but that's also, like, a fucking lot of money late game. There you go. More excited than you. You're half petrified. Yeah. And you can't rage bait for a while. Yeah, I don't doubt you. Like, you can't like be like, oh god, yeah, you got you. No, you can't be doing that. I get you. Yeah, this is more or less for not only for her health and sake, but also for the baby too. Like, you gotta be like there, man. You gotta be like fully there, my guy. Like, you gotta be there, like that. Insta catch. Booyah. I should have asked you to get gum while you were out. Shit. This one has Keen Eye too. What the fuck? I don't need Keen Eye. I need hydration. God damn it, I couldn't remember it. She could hardly deal with you winding her up either way. I mean, I was gonna say you're the Belfast bastard, but you're not. You're not. Was it you that I believed was from Ireland for a while, or was it someone else who was in the chat for a while? Like, I can't remember. Fuck. What is up with all the Keen-Eye wind goal? I don't need Keen-Eye. Keen-Eye is good for preventing flinch, yeah, sure, but I don't need that. I need hydration, so it turns into, drizzle. Man, if you can't tell that I'm half-baked right now, then I can't help you. God. Oh boy. No, don't give this Wingle a name. How much you want to bet it also has Keen-Eye? It has hydration! Okay, so that's the one we're going to keep. And it has a neutral nature. Oh! Oh, yes please. Yes please. So you're going to be the new no. No. And then boxes. I'll show you my box. No. Okay. No, I can't mass release. Okay. Release, yes. Release. Yes. Release. Yes. And then Scrooge really needs to get a mint on him. And an ability patch. Damn it. That's gonna suck. Trying to get an ability patch and a mint. I mean, it'll happen, but it's not gonna happen anytime soon. Fuck. Oh well. Alright, let's head up this way. I don't really think there's going to be much of anything else we can get, like anything that's really good, you know? Don't know, man. I'm from north of London, about an hour and a half north from there. I've been in Scotland before, though, quite recently, which was for roofing. Damn, dude, damn. How'd that job go? Hoping pretty well. Hoping it paid pretty well. We talk like tiles, or we talk about like traditional thatch work, where you gotta like actually go to like, you know, the local city council and get like approval for the thatching and the thatch work, and you gotta get like a specific team, and you know they gotta use a specific straw. And you're British, you know. I'm sorry. I mean that with the most sincerity. I am so sorry. We don't really have thatched houses or thatched roofing here in the States. Like, technically there was one house back in Illinois, in like my old high school town of Lockport. It was called the Snow White House, and it has like thatched roofing, but there's always like crews doing updates and construction and repair jobs like all the fucking time to that house. Like, people try to sell it and they can't, because it always needs the repair work. It always needs the money dumped into it. And a lot of people are like, it's nice, but is it really worth it? You know? Alright, an awakening. It was more tiles, but I don't know how it was set up. I let the boss sort that one out. I had petrol and accommodation plus food paid for. It just didn't work with the distance. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, we got some trade / union / trade union blue collar jobs like that, where you get some paid food commissary and etc., you know? just to compensate you for the time. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I want that item. Thank you for that item. If you pull all of these stakes, you'll be able to catch this legendary Pokemon. Well, did I get it as a fly spot now? No, I didn't. Damn. Okay, well, normally you're supposed to get that as a fly spot, but sure. Let's go back to the lighthouse and go to Los Platos. Nimona. That job was only temp because the guy I was working for locally had no work for months, which didn't help by circumstance, so everyone quit pretty much, but I made 1K for when I was Scotland for a week's worth. Well, yeah. Yeah. 1K for a week's worth, but you at least get, like, you know, room and food taken care of for you. That doesn't come out of your pay. That's accommodation. That's taken care for you. That helps. Plus the gas to get to and from, and yeah, okay. No, that it may suck because it's like a lot of hard work for a week with not really a lot of people, and the pay might for that pay. I'm not saying it sucks, but I'm not saying it's terrible or good. That's I'd you know, I'm gonna lowball. I'd probably be okay with that. You know, I probably would. Yeah, it was sort. It was standard, really. Like honestly, 1,000 does seem kind of low for that kind of job for a week. For it being so far away. However, it's a week of paid food, room, like accommodations, like gas to get to and from. Like that stuff's taken care of, and that doesn't come out of your pay. So like, that's what makes it worth it. I'd still like try to, you know, haggle and be like, yeah, I want at least this much. And if they can't do that, I'd be like, you do like this much instead, which isn't too much more or too much less. I don't know. Yeah, I'd probably do that. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I think the thing that's selling me is like if room and food is taken care of and I don't have to take care of it myself, like shit, fuck. Yeah, no, that sign me the fuck up. Standard, really? Yeah, I gotta think about the free necessities, put some miles on the BMW. I bet you if anything happened to the car while you were on the job, like, if you, like, busted a tire or if you needed to get, like, an oil change or something, like, if something happened to the car while you're on the job, and it's that job in particular that's compensating you, I think, I can't guarantee this because I don't know for certain, but I think they maybe even would have compensated you, or if you had to go to like a garage or something, like if they didn't pay you for the repairs, they'd probably do the repairs. I don't know. Maybe the first time I broke down from miles from home. Yeah, I've been in that situation. Surfer, Sirfer.
Like surfer. Yeah, man. We call her Pneumonia because she's so fucking sick. Anyway. No, use water gun. Koi Coco is still alive, even though it was super effective. Ah, you really work your type matchups. I can tell how badly you want to win. Nimona, shut up. You're too much like me. It's upset. Oh, it's upsetting. Oh no, no is gonna go down. No, I'm getting burpy. Used to do episode with my stepdad years ago. The work van sagged in the middle of London before we got to. Damn. Damn, really? In the middle of London before we got to. Damn, I can't believe what I was reading. Take that, fire crock. More like a fire crock of shit. Hey! Why? It was your van as well, so stick you out. Oh, God. Oh, God. Send out Palmy. Oh, fuck. She's about to send out a goddamn electric type. And I have 2 water types. Well. Oops. I don't have like a water grass or a water electric to make up for that fact. I think I'm gonna pull out my ace in the hole. Oh no. Your vein gives you a headache to this day? Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Shit, I had from 2017 until I think 2021, 2020, something like that. I had a 2005 Chevy Impala. That thing, man, I didn't have her very long, but if I had her to this day, I know she'd still be a problem. Real big problem, child. Oh, you shit! Go! No! Oh, that's some cheap shit, man. Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. No. No. Excuse me. Well, at least we can lose this battle and it won't be against us. God. Thank God for non-required wins. Huh? What did you say, dear? You crashed your first shitbox 2.5 days after pass was ATM still got in work. Jesus fuck. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt you get in a lot of trouble for that, dude. Fucking baked out of your gourd driving like that. Damn, yeah. Moist. Oh, God. The drug test and everything. Luckily, the cop was combo, but that's still gonna be free. Yeah, sounds like it, man. Yeah, I'm glad you're still standing, man. But tisk 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 tisk. Like I'm to talk. I've done some pretty fucked up shit in the past. Nothing like, you know, driving so baked I get off the road. But I think I've gotten so baked that I got so baked, I was laughing at a hot sauce packet from Taco Bell. That was years ago. You've been in jail cell twice before you were 20. No, I don't know how that is. I've never been in jail a day in my life. Oh, like, yeah, no, I've never done anything illegal. So, yeah, I've never been in jail. Yeah. I'm just saying that ever since starting to stream in 2021, that was well after the fact that in the state of Illinois, where I started streaming, that was well after the fact when Illinois passed cannabis for, recreational and medical use. Like, you use it for both. Now, the state I'm in right now, I think they passed their recreational and medical, it's no longer criminalized, it's no longer outlawed, it's of regular use, but you can't use it out in the streets, similar to how in the US in a lot of places you can't outwards carry booze and drink alcohol in public. Cannabis in this state, I'm not going to name it, but this state that I'm in does have recreational use. So under the guidance of the law, I've been following the law this whole time. That's the funny part. There's that over there. Okay, so head this way. Funny lives with, eh? Well, yeah, I will say that though I've never done anything illegal, thankfully, I have done some pretty wild and weird shit in the past, to the point of people being like, "How the fuck are you normal?" Be like, clinically I'm not, truthfully. But to answer your question, I don't know. I don't know how I'm like this. I don't know how I can carry on, but I can. I just can. Oh boy, Team Star. Dear, I'm going to take a guess and say you want to do more 1v1 COD later. How about I introduce you to bot TDMs? Oh, well, I'm not going to be going forever. I know. Dear, it's not even 2 o'clock. I'm not going to be streaming, all day. I know it's Pokemon, but come on. Have a little faith in me. What was that for? You doubting me? A little bit? The fuck? Cat, you hear that? Pep says, "I'm back, bitches." Welcome back, motherfucker. Rotus, if you're here, this is what the Team Star theme sounds like. Not gonna lie, Rotus, there's a lot of good music in this game. This is one of those Pokemon games that has a lot of good music. Though Team Star is not an evil organization. Yeah. I know I failed almost every single my English classes. What the fuck you mean I didn't say it right?
I said get it right.
What? Organization.
Ask your mom. It's organization.
Organization. Like an evil organization, like a corporation, like that. You know how I got a little bit of a twang in some shit? I got a little of my Chicago fucking shit there. Oh. Yeah, I know. So, Ma. You saw Ma's response? I went out there and I talked to her. Yeah, I've never really liked him. I'm like, he's like, I never really liked the showboatiness and him being like, just being so pompous and everything. I'm like, okay. Why did you tag yourself in the other comment though? She's like, I thought I tagged you, but I tagged myself. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Learn wing attack, yes. Where are you going? I don't know. What did I ask you for? The miss is about to come. Gum with a G. And an M, not an N. I don't have a gun to my head. I'm gonna have a gum in my head though. Yeah. Yeah, you go on with your bad self and okay. No, that's way too much. Ugh. Yeah, they've had multiple assault charges, drug trafficking charges by youth, went into rehab for cocaine, alcohol. I was 19, not trying to reel the mood just yet. Oh, Jesus, Pep. Whew. Yeah, you've had a wild one, my guy. I wouldn't say I've had it that wild, but damn, dude. Damn. Well, hurry back, I guess. Don't make it all day. Hmm? Yeah. Street Bubba does a bit. Oh, no worries, Pep. No worries. I was trying to get something covered with the missus too, so that's all good. But yeah, no, that is pretty wild. I won't say like. I'll say this: I haven't had a wild ass like. I didn't have a wild ass late teenage, early adult life like that, but I did have some close and risky run-ins. I'll just say that. I mean, I'm going to tear into a flying type, but I'm using a water type move. That's not really peaceful. Nose defense fell. Oh no. Man, it was the wrong problem, mental health problems that I kept hitting it over. Oh, no worries. I got you. I understand. What's up, Dabby? My name's Oaf here at OGOF Gaming. We're 420 friendly. Swear like fucking sailors. We only got one rule. There's like, no drama. Just don't make anything difficult for like the chat and anyone streaming presently. But yeah, we're all good. Just catching up with my buddy Pep here. We're doing our third monotype challenge, which this time it's water. Sorry, I'm like on my third J right now. My third yoint, my third yoint of Yellowbeast. But yeah, we're doing another Scarvi Mono Challenge. We haven't done one since like 2024 apparently. But we did a grass type, we've done a flying type, we're doing a water type now. But yeah, welcome. We do a variety of stuff, mostly on Nintendo, but they've also got a YouTube, got a Discord, got a secondary YouTube. I'm probably gonna have to put in the command real quick, but it's !YouTube and !Discord. Yeah, here we go. We get that open. So here's the YouTubes. And here's the Discords. But welcome. Alright. Let's continue on. Yes, Nimona, yes, I get you. Pep, no worries. You're not a bad guy. I understand what you were going through. I had something similar growing up, so you're all good, man. You're in good hands, and you're living a pretty good and stable life now. I mean, shit, you're about to have a kid, like any hour. You're about to be a dad. You know what would be real nuts? If I ended stream and then you immediately got like the missus immediate. I think that would be funny if I ended stream and then you're like, hey, so the missus went in labor. What? The moment I got off stream? Yeah. Oh shit. It'd be funny as hell. Pep says, much love. I just want to be a good role model. Hopefully. Yeah, dude. Oh, I know you will. I know you will, my dude. Here's the entrance hall. That's one huge collection of books. I actually at one point had more books than video games. You've got some of your stories for your kid when he's older. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. And I'll say this, like, there's quite a few people living across the globe that I've gotta definitely get in touch with. Like, there's you, Pep, that lives across the pond. There's LH, who actually lives in the Great White North. Actually, LH lives in a different country to me, but he's also like a 6.5 hour drive. We're that close. We're that close. So, I've been thinking about getting my passport, and in the future, I could even make it like a stream or a content series for YouTube or whatever. But coming from an American who hasn't really explored much of the States himself, I've always wanted to explore like the globe, right? And now that I have friends across the globe, that's gonna help. That'd be pretty cool. So I got like friends in the UK like you, Pep. There's people like LH in Canada. God, there's probably even like people. There's a couple of people I know in Germany. That wouldn't be too bad. I know a buddy in Egypt. I know a buddy in South America. That's actually starting to plan out pretty nicely. I could do a world tour, but at the same point, I don't really know anybody in Asia. Damn. Well, then again, I do have friends that could be translators, but that's not the same thing. Man, we gotta meet up one day instead. No, I'm just gonna say this. For each of my friends that live
abroad and who have said they want to come here, meet up, and hang out in the States, understand that I'm going to break my no politics rule real quick, but just understand this. As a citizen born and raised here in the US, as an American, when I say that you don't want to be doing that, that's not me as like a stereotypical you goddamn immigrant who don't belong on my land. That's not me saying it like that. That's not an American. An American would be, yes, please come here, share your knowledge, share your expertise, let us have this melting pot grow. I am one of those kinds of people, but as of lately, for the betterment of your own safety, don't. Things are so fucked here that there are literal citizens born in the US just wanting to leave. It's that bad. Like, I'll just say now, I am not in danger to myself. I am not, at risk of hurting myself or others. I am not, in any kind of alarm or panic. I say this because a lot of people have spoken up about how bad it is here in the States, utilizing our First Amendment right, the freedom of speech. And shocker, the dictatorial rule is silencing those. I like I don't want to bring down the mood, but I just want you to know, Pep, it would be more likely that I get a passport and somehow get the money to fly out to the UK to visit you. That would be more likely at this point. I, just for the safety of you and your family, I would not advise you guys coming out here until my country can get its shit back together. I care about you guys too much for you guys to get wrapped into some kind of trouble, hurt, or worse. Yeah. I'd rather go and visit you guys at that point. Bro, if I'm ever successful enough, I'll get you flown out here. Bro, if I'm ever successful enough, I'll fly you guys and myself to a different location and we'll just meet up there. Like, shit. You ever been to Greece? I know that's so fucking out there, but you ever been to Greece? Excuse me. Like, for instance, like my parents have always been wanting to go. I've always wanted to go. The missus is Greek. She's been. If there's Bud there, I won't be complaining, but I haven't actually. Oh, you know what? Maybe not Greece. You know what, dude? We could definitely hit up Amsterdam. No, you know what? That actually fit. Getting baked as shit next to the river and eating butter cookies. Oh my god. I was just about to say that. Yes, dude. Like, having a coffee, riverside. Like, the thing is, how do I say this? Me being from the US, when it becomes summer like this, the heat becomes intolerable. There has recently been like a meme going on like TikTok and YouTube shorts and shit like that saying like where this one interviewer goes up to people in the public of Britain and asks,
Why do you think an American would survive a British heat wave? Or do you think a U.S. heat wave is worse than a British heat wave? And every single person said, "Oh, there's no fucking way that an American would fucking survive a heat wave here in Great Britain. It's absolutely terrible." And they fucking list the fucking temperature. Now, I don't know Celsius, but it was converted into Fahrenheit for her freedom units, you know, whatever. You guys are peaking at 86 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? That's like, what is that in Celsius? What is that in Celsius? That's 30 degrees Celsius. Okay, fine. That's not bad. However, we've been getting like 90 plus. That's the equivalency of like, I believe 35 or higher Celsius. It gets like really fucking bad. A British heat wave I could go through. It might be uncomfortable, but I just need a fan or two. Like, I get that AC might not be normal, but fans are, and having an open window is. You know, I'm used to that. Cold water. But I've also thought about, you know, visiting Great Britain, visiting Ireland, visiting Amsterdam, visiting Germany, France, Italy, Greece. There's a lot of places in Europe I'd like to visit. There's a couple of places in South America I'd like to visit, places in Africa, Asia. I just want to visit the world, you know? You need about 5? Well, it depends on what kind of fan it is, you know? Like, I'm a big guy. I get hot a lot, but if I was to, let's see, you're an hour north of London, so if I had an equivalency, what, Birmingham is south. Birmingham is south of London. Fucking, I guess I'll do the London weather currently. Okay, so it's automatically put into Fahrenheit. You guys are having a consistent 80. Wow, you guys are having some nice weather. However, this upcoming Wednesday, you guys are going to have 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which 90 degrees Fahrenheit is 32 Celsius up to 33 Celsius. That's going to be Wednesday. But yeah, you guys are going to be having some pretty mild weather. I could live through that. If you ever get a flight to Stansted Airport, I can get you picked up. Understand that I'm saying this as a joke because I watch a lot of Soviet Womble, but boy, how far away from Luton is that? No, you don't understand. I'm from Luton, mate. We don't say our T's. There ain't no T's in Luton. So what is it, Luan? Nah, but yeah, if I ever get the money, if I ever get the chance, then yeah. Like, I obviously wouldn't be able to do like a world tour kind of style trip. I wouldn't be able to go from like country to country to country, back to back, like a lot of people plan to do. I know I'm never going to be able to do that. The thing is, there are definitely countries that I have it planned somewhat. So I've got friends that live in, like I said, Canada. Got friends that live in the UK. Got friends that live in Germany. Got friends that live in Egypt. Got friends that live... I got friends that live in a lot of places, right? But then there's going to be places that I want to visit, and I know that a couple buddies and myself would want to visit together. Like, let's say Japan.
I don't know Japanese, but a couple friends know Japanese, so we'd be set that way. So yeah. Let's learn double hit. Nope. And evolution time. Got a place to stay here as well. Oh, no worries. I thank you a lot for that, Pep. Thank you. Ooh. Oh. Let's learn low sweep instead of growl. Welcome back, Pep, and no worries about the ad. It's all good. And yeah, thank you a lot, my dude. I gotcha. If I'm ever out that way, I'll hit you up. It's always a good thing to have a place to crash when you're in a place you don't know, you know? This is still snoring? No, I don't doubt it. She's probably tired as hell. Having that good sleep. Having that good sleep. Oh boy. It's a robot! He-Man! Hello, surfer! Oh, like surfer. Yes, that's the joke. Professor, in fact, a guardian of Area Zero. Yeah, quite so. So, listen, if you could do a task for me and get all this shit done, you'd be able to come down here and visit me. Oh, okay, cool. Dino Bike. To be honest, though, so relieved everything's okay with her and the baby. Did I tell you the PS with the midwife? No, you didn't. But if you feel more comfortable telling me in DMs, you could tell me that way, because I believe that would be more of a DM kind of conversation anyway. Or something like that, you know. Yes. It actually. Oh, okay, clavicle. Can I start my journey now? Please? No, I still gotta go through the ceremony. Not too bad, just a load of shit, really not PG or anything. Well, as long as you're not gonna be, like, outing your like, doxing yourself or anything like that, as long as you're comfortable and it's safe and you got, you know, everything's gonna be okay, then sure, man. Do. Oh yeah, we're forced to sleep in our dorm for one night. We only ever see this room, like, I think twice in total. Days quickly fly by after you start your life at Naranja, and then at the last day arrives your true adventure to begin. So, does that mean I have the ability to not wear this stupid uniform? No! And you still can't mismatch it. That sucks. This guy going on.
Now remember, as your director and the principal / dean of this school, if you die out in the wild, it's not the school's responsibility. It is your own. Now remember this too. We are going on a treasure hunt. That means that only a few of you may find it. Maybe just one. And if that's the case, don't fucking kill each other. You'll just have to redo it. But, you know, you'll find a lake. You'll find a tree. You'll find some mountains and towns and people. Just don't go fucking crazy, people. I mean this. I fucking mean this. I've had to do this for how fucking long? Look how old I am. Anyway, have a good one. Be safe. Journey out together. And if I ever hear that one of you has maimed a Pokemon in the name of God, I will surrender you to Officer Jenny. Because I'm having a heart attack even thinking about it. Oh, one last thing. After you do some studies and battles, you will turn into fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin, bastards! Blue or green? Oh, you mean for gum? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, I got it. I got it before you sent that. Go with the green. Sure, go with the spearmint. Thanks, please, thanks. Oh, dear, could you be a doll? Could you be an absolute gem for me? I'm trying to think, but I think I forgot it. Oh no, sorry. Okay, Pep says basically she tried saying the baby was underway, which stressing us the fuck out, but it turns out it was not the case. She was not meant to say that the baby's weighted at 8 pounds 2 ounces, so it seems pretty normal to me. Oh, I ended up getting a new midwife, so she was fine at the went. Hey, if the lady is all good, if the baby's all good, then you're all good, my dude. It's all good. Yeah, dear, I can't remember what I wanted. I forgot about it midway through. Sorry. You know me, I'm probably gonna remember by the time you get home. It's gonna be too late. Surfer. Oh god. Treasure hunt is huge part of the Ron Hunt Academy. Okay. I'm gonna have to talk to Professor Jacques now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, beat the treasure hunt, do this, you can do this, you can do this. Well, I want to go to Kitakami because there's a water type there that I need for this team. Nurse just came in and asked if I wanted her blood. Yeah, dude, what did I say? There'll be a nurse that's gonna come in, check in, and ask if you want dinner. Do it. Get some dinner, man. Get some dinner. It's free dinner from the hospital. Do it. Fuck, I think I'm actually getting hungry, and that's why I can't remember anything, Mrs. Oaf. That's if you're in the chat still. Yeah.
Because I'd definitely think of a list and be like, I want you to get this, but I can't really think of much. I'm 3 J's in. Oh no. You're good for now, Katie, with my blood pressure this life. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. It's all good. If you can, man, just get some water in you. You've been drinking plenty when the mist is away because we gotta get her hydrated. Yeah, man. Definitely get her the chipped ice water if you can. Mrs. Oaf, if you do get snacks, that is up to you. All I'll say is, like, ask me about something before getting something, because those extreme hot Cheetos, the double X, those are nice, but they give me fiery poops. I am very sorry to say that publicly, but anybody who's had them has probably had the demon fire shits from hell, and I'm so sorry to say that, but it's so true. And like, I do like the spicy mini Slim Jims, but those take forever to open, and those can easily plug you up. So I don't know. I don't know. Just hit me up before playing anything, I guess. Yeah, these big pint-sized cups with light outside of a machine. Yeah, man. You want to get them big old cups with ice in them. Get some water in them bitches. Yeah. Oh, it's Briar. You come all the way from Univa, even though your class is going to Kitakami. Shit slaps. Oh, yeah. Dude, there's something intrinsically, like, magical about hospital ice water. It is so cold it stings the back of your throat, like McDonald's Sprite. Or, like, very specific mint items, you know? It just awakens you, you know? You know, I'm gonna look it up. Why? Let me see. Why is hospital ice water so good?
Hospital ice water often tastes great because of the special nugget ice, also known as chewable ice, the filtered water, and the fact that people are often very thirsty when they're sick or recovered. For medical advice or a diagnosis, consult a professional.
Well, no shit, consult a professional, but you know what? If it's because they use the crunchy ice, like those little ice pellets, that might actually be why, you know? Chunky Chips Ahoy, okay? As long as they're not easily meltable, because I'll do that, or I mean, yeah, I could do that. As long as they're not easily meltable because it's too hot. Trying to stay awake as much as possible. I mean, many cafeterias nowadays have many hospitals nowadays have cafeterias and cafes and stuff for the public, so when the missus wakes up, I know that the nurse came in and asked about dinner. I know that you passed her up, but if you're trying to stay awake, try to see if there's like a cafeteria or something, and try to get a coffee unless there's like a vending machine and get a coffee or an energy drink that way, you know? Because if you need the caffeine, I definitely say try to get like a Monster or a coffee, espresso if you can. Like, I don't really do caffeine much anymore myself, but when I look for some coffee, I could drink coffee today. Yeah, if they had, like, hospitals usually nowadays have cafeterias and food places and like actual coffee places inside of them now. So go ahead and ask the local nurse at the nurse's station if they have like a cafe or something because you need coffee. And if you can, then there you go. Fix the gangs all here. If you're very, very actually concerned, I would say this. Take a piece of paper if you have it. Write down, went to get coffee just in case you wake up. And put that somewhere where the missus will find it if she wakes up by chance when you get coffee. Because you don't want her waking up and freaking out like, where'd he go, where'd he go, where'd he go, where'd he go? You know, so I definitely like leave a note just in case she wakes up. It's fine, I'll wait for it. Oh, no worries. Anyone get lost on the way? No, we're all here. Okay, welcome to Kitakami. Named after the actual area in Japan of Kitakami. Oh boy! Johto Wooper, the original. Because it's like, you know, water ground. I might use that? Now that I'm thinking about it, I might. Yeah. I almost thought that was a shiny Yanma for a moment. I don't know why, but I thought it was. Not even close. Okay, anybody who knows me would immediately realize why we're here in Kitakami. It's because there's a Pokemon that is a water type that is pretty obvious for me using because we used it on our grass run, I'm pretty sure. But it's also a water type, so we're going to use it. Yeah, so that's why we're here in Kitakami. Oh. Pokedex. Duh. And then Kitakami Dex 200, 200. Boom. Okay, lemon Oreos, popcorn. Ooh. Thanks, dear. If you do get chips, please get kettle, salt and vinegar, or sea salt and black pepper, please. Bro, this woman snores so low, at least I know she's breathing. Yeah! At least you know she's doing good, man. At least she's doing good. Very, very much blessed, my guy. Okay. That is DLC 1's Pokedex. That is the Kitakami Dex. So, we need to get more water types. Trying to think, was it the Kitakami Dex that was 201, or was that technically the Blueberry Academy Dex that's 201? Huh.
Well. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's a cue to fly. Let's hit it with a wing attack. That's super effective. There you go. So we're on the hunt for a very specific water type. I ain't eagle-eyed. Oh, better head to the community center. Dang it. Well, I can't get it yet. I have to go to the community center. Ugh. Oh, Poke Portal. Can't use Poke Portal right now. Fuck you mean? That's Kieran and Carmine, that's right. Just like there's one now. Oh, you're the punk that's coming in here to ruin our time in our small town. I don't like Carmine. She's an asshole. I can't let it outside like you water in a mostly town. Yeah, why not? Alright, let's do this. Get in position. Oh, God. I'm getting jumped by the locals. Fuck. How will I come out of this one alive? Real good fun with you, yeah? Bring it on! Bring it on! For your first experience, get ready to eat dirt. No, how about you? Oh, of course it avoided the super... Fuck me. It always happens. I have to drop some stuff off at home. And I'm keeping it at the store for me when I work before I come home. Huh? Oh, okay. Okay. No, I had to reread that. I getcha. By the way, if I randomly hop off stream, that means labor's happening. No, I getcha. I getcha, Pep. I pretty much assume that, yeah. Man, they gotta add a White Castle into this fucking town, I tell ya. Hit yourself. Damn it. Oh no! Oh, now you're gonna send out a fire type. Okay. What schlub? What a schlub. Jesus Christ. I know about tight matchups, huh? Duh. Fuck you! Fuck you with disable. Disabling my water gun. How about a wing attack for death? Yeah, how do you like it? About to send out Poltergeist. Oh, okay. So we're doing another wing attack for death. Do you still keep in touch with old streamer friends from years ago? I keep in touch with one. That being Norma. And she's... God, she's a mom now. She's a mom for a couple of years now when she doesn't really stream anymore. She says she's coming back, but I don't know when that's going to happen. But, no, the only person I still keep in touch from my year one or my year zero, whatever you want to call it, from those old days, the only person I still keep in touch with is Norma. There's Rotus, but he never streamed, you know? There's, you know,
Motaz, but he's never streamed. Like a few people, but if we're talking about like old streamers that I used to, talk with all the time, it's one. It's Norma. You ever hear from the bald one? No. That was a long time ago. That's in the past. I'm over that. But no, I've not heard from either one of them. I don't really know what they do. I really don't care. But yeah, I got hurt real bad. Here comes trouble. Yeah, come on, Kiki, we're out of here. But wait up, sis. Hey, hello there, stranger. You must be from Pelda. Yeah, I am. There were a couple assholes. Oh, that's too bad. Mm-hmm. Damn. I drink all my soda. Shit. Head into the community center. Yeah, I'll do that. Poke Portal. Mystery gift. Get from internet. Yeah, get from the Mythical Pecharunt. So now we have the Pecharunt gift for when we can do that later on. Shit sucks, man. I don't know the full story, but tell me some bits, which gave me a surprise, but that's for the DMs. Yeah, that's definitely a DM kind of conversation. It's wrapped with drama and shit like that, so it is what it is at this point, Alright. Now, oh, you want me to head into the community center? Oh boy, I don't want to go inside the community. Oh, Mrs. Oaf, if you're still at the gas station, can you get me fuck, I can't think of it. I can't. Damn it. I have a feeling I know what I want, but I don't know what I want. Don't be shy. Alright. Come on, everybody. Pack right in. Oh, thanks, Old Man Jonsen. That's not his name. It's not Old Man Jonsen. It's Caretaker. First name Care, last name Taker. You son of a bitch. That's not what that means. Oh, sure it does, boss. Anyway, if you want to fall asleep, go to that room and tuck yourselves up. We're glad to be here. Thanks. Well, mannered students, I can't believe that. Well, I'm so glad my cat is getting used to the other rooms of the house finally after 4.5 years. She's just yowling in the other room instead of here. Do them yellow school buses actually exist in the U.S.? I've always thought they were from the Philippines. Yeah, they exist in the U.S. They've had many different iterations over the years, mind you. There's a lot that now no longer have a front end where the engine is and is completely flat, because there are some models where the engine is underneath the floorboards, so similar to like a UK bus, like a double-decker. But I grew up with the ones that had the extended front that actually had like the hood for like the engine block and all that. Yeah, we have yellow school buses everywhere. Everywhere.
There's sometimes there's also prison buses that are like white or black or silver at times, and they have bars on the windows, but those are in the same style as like the yellow school buses. So yeah, the yellow school buses are real things, man. I grew up taking one from kindergarten, which is before grade 1, first grade, from kindergarten all the way through senior high of high school. So if you want an exact amount of years, that's from... I'm about to out how old I am. From kindergarten, that was... So I'm not counting preschool, because preschool I had to be driven to and from. That was something that you did not have a school bus for, because preschool is basically daycare, but with learning. So when it came to kindergarten to senior of high school, that was from late August, early September of 2001. Yes, one of my first experiences with kindergarten is the memory of 9/11. That's not even a joke. I was in kindergarten. I saw that footage and didn't understand. I grew up learning about it in history classes from then on, and I was like, oh, damn. Were you 95? Pretty sure you're 10 years old. Yeah, I was born 95, late 95. But yeah, I started kindergarten in 2001. So like the fall of 2001, and then graduated high school in the late spring, early summer of 2014. Yeah, I took a school bus from I took a school bus basically from kindergarten to 4th grade, and then starting my junior year, or my junior high, in 5th grade to 8th grade, I started walking to school, but I would still take the school bus like home, or take the school bus to school if it was cold or rainy or whatever the fuck, and I didn't want to walk and I was lazy. So I'd still take a school bus during junior high, and then in high school, from freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior, since my high school was basically like a town over, which you can't walk to that. Yeah, I had to use a school bus. So I was taking a school bus for about 13 years. 13 and a half years, yeah. Shit, you're mid 2005. Yeah, okay, if you were born mid 2005, you're the same age as my youngest brother. Oh, goddamn. Try talking to the other kids. I don't want to talk to these other schmucks. I don't have to pair up with me. Oh, God, do I have to pair up with these fuckers? Still at the grocery store, so if you want to figure out what you want, let me know. Either a big bag of Sour Patch, hot tamales, or some kind of like sour or cinnamon candy. Like I said with the chips, either kettle cooked salt and vinegar or salt and black pepper. I have a hankering for... Oh god, what do I have a hankering for? Pretzel sprites, maybe? I don't know. But then again, I'm hungry, and you'd never want to think and shop when you're hungry. So I'm honestly trying to think of what I want, but it'd probably be easier to say what I wouldn't want, you know? But I don't know why I remember this, but you're 5th of December, right? Only because you share every day. Yep. Yes, I am. Yep. Yep, I am one of the last millennials. That's not a joke. the millennial range goes from 1980 until 1996, from January to January. So I am one of the last millennials. So fucked up. But I do remember the 90s. I remember when the fucking ball dropped for 2000, everybody's like, whoa, Y2K is gonna blow out computers. And we were watching TV. Excuse me. Let's see. Well, let's see. 96 to, what is it? 2012 is Gen Z. So 96 to, yeah, so 96 to 2012 I think is Gen Z. So that would be my sister, my two half-brothers, the Misses, and UPEP. And then Alpha is 2012 to... Oh my god, 2028. Oh my god. There's no fucking way we're already at that point again. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, we are. The next generation starts in 2028. Like the next generational cycle. I'm not joking. We're already at that fucking point again. Where once we leave 2027 next year and enter 2028, you're no longer in the Gen Alpha. Damn, that's interesting. Who the fuck cares, though? I honestly... No, but your kid, Pep, would be Alpha. You, though, are Z. Doesn't really make a difference to the world. Yeah, it doesn't. Mrs. Oaf, I'd obviously like, say, Tabasco Slim Jims if you can. Not really the small boxes of spices. Depending on what store you're at, check to see if they have an ice-cold vitamin water. You know which one I want. Or if they have a Faygo in either, like, the Bomb Pop, orange root beer, or grape flavors. Please. I'm just trying to think, but I'm also hungry, so I should probably not think of food when I'm hungry. Head of Peaches, they'll be happy to set you up, right? Looks like a loyalty plan. Alright, Kieran. We know that you play the sad boy. Every time I have pleasure to speak with Master Surfer. Yes. It is hard to have a moment every time there's someone discussed or presented with an exceptional opportunity. Blueberry Academy, of course. The Trails Academy, my office, a case director of Blueberry Academy happens to be an old friend of mine. Tell me they would be delighted to host the exchange to his school. I believe it would be a fine chance for you to learn about the world. Which you always take advantage of. Jesus Christ. I mean, we can't really do anything at Blueberry Academy until we're done with Kitakami, you know? But let's go get our next water type. Get that when I go to work. Alright, dear. No worries. Tell you what, this hospital's nice and cold, especially with the water machine right outside. Bro, I like cold environments. I like cold weather. I like winter rather than summer. I like the snow instead of the sun.
I don't really like the needles and sharp stuff inside of hospitals, but I do like the coldness and the cleanness and the good smelling of clean, you know? Mm-hmm. Oh, sandwich. Oh, that's a sandwich. Welcome to Pokemon Scarvi, where you never get your sandwich. Oh boy. It's an egg. I wonder. Shit. Right as I'm snacking on some fucking Cheetos. Thanks for the follow. I am paid actor. Wow. That's funny. Pep says, thing is, when it's cold, it's easy to warm up, unlike summer when you're completely fucked. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah. I'm the same fucking way. I'm sorry for smacking all these Cheetos like this, but I'm getting hungry. Basically, Pep, yeah, no, I agree. In the winter, and everybody here's probably heard this multiple times, I am paid act. Hold on. Okay. Wait, no, that's one of ours. I was about to say, is that one of Mirage's that I completely forgot that the Gret emote is Mirage's profile picture. Holy shit. Welcome, actor, paid actor. Very nice, very funny name. Welcome. But yes, Pep, as someone who really loves winter, it's way easier to put on more clothes when you're cold in the winter than it is in the summer. Because in the summer, yeah, you'll feel hot, you'll feel humid, but you can only take off a certain amount of clothing before it becomes fucking illegal. So just for the fact of, like, you know, I could always put on a hoodie and another hoodie and some sweatpants and some jeans and all of this other stuff in the winter, which I bundle the fuck up. Like, I wear long johns, I wear sweatpants. Like, if I go out in the cold and it's going to be, like, very, very cold and I'm going to be outside for a while, yeah, I bundle the fuck up. But that's the thing. It's winter. So you bundle up, so, like, it's one of those things where you have to sacrifice style for comfort. And I'm always the kind of person that's like, oh yeah, no, I'd rather go for comfort rather than style. Like, I don't really care about style. Like, the fuck? Oh, Rotus says, damn it, I had to go answer the doorbell and missed a Flareon. Oh, shit. Oh, what you playing, Rotus? What you playing? For anybody who's new, welcome. I'm Oaf here at OGOF Gaming. I know I did not say that yet to anybody who is new here, but welcome. We're doing our third ever monotype run, this being a water type run. We've done a grass type and a flying type a few years ago. Now we're doing a water type. Should be no surprise to my regulars that we're getting a Lombre. Because of how much I love Ludicolo. But we've done a couple of Nuzlockes. We've done 2 other monotype runs here in Scarvi. It was a good old time. Welcome. Pep says, can't wait for the snow photos with family when the time comes. Oh, bro, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I can't wait for that either, man. That'd be some fucking good shit, man, you know? You're gonna be a good dad. You're gonna be a good dad. What's a good Ludicolo name? Let's go with Palm. Now here's the test. Does it have the ability we want? No, it doesn't.
It has a shit nature, so this Lombre is going to go bye-bye. Whoa, you found a mass outbreak of wild basket. Is it white striped basculin? Oh shit, if it's white striped basculin, I wouldn't mind taking that. I mean, I know it's at Timeless Woods, but if I can find it here, then shit, I'll take it. Shit, a Basculegion would be pretty fucking dope. Okay, so I don't want a Swift Swim Lombre. I am pretty simple, but I would want a Rain Dish Lombre. Female Basculin, fuck it, we'll hit you with Quick Ball. Pep says, I want to believe you, but it's hard to wrap your head around it when you this far ahead. You get me? I'm just saying, Pep. I've known you for quite a while now, and I think you'll make a good dad. I believe that. I believe that. A ghost fish. We need a name for a ghost fish. I guess. Finn. Fuck it. I guess we'll call it Finn. Simple enough. Okay, your nature isn't bad, but it's a minus in physical. Fuck out of here. Okay, well, shit. Is there a better Basculin around? The answer is probably and likely no. I cannot wait to unlock mints. Like, fuck. So I'm stuck with that until we get some fucking mints. And then I want goddamn Rain Dish for my... But I'm probably going to need to get ability capsules. Shit. I mean, I'm going to need to get an ability patch for my starter. Oh, this is poop. This is actual poop. Oh, man. I don't like this. Free me from this vindication. Pep says, I remember being a kid coming into your stream one day stressed about a science teacher picking on me, if you remember. Yeah, and I did the really shitty accent. You're like, hey, holy fuck, you almost kind of sound like my teacher. I'm like, really? I remember that. Okay, so there's obviously stuff I want to change with this motherfucker, like... It needs to learn recoil moves for it to evolve. It doesn't have any recoil moves available. Great. Cool. I need to not only change its ability, but I need to change its goddamn nature. Oh, this sucks. This actually sucks. Oh no, this actually sucks, man. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so I want Rain Dish on a Lombre or Lotad. And I'd rather have it, like, you know, not a minus physical attack. Oh! Well, the egg's hatching, so let's see what that is. If it's a water starter, then hooray. If not, then, well, oh boy. A Chimchar! It's a fire! It's a fire monkey start. No, thanks. No, thanks. You're going in the box. And let's go ahead and check you. I will admit, I remember joining the community hella trauma dumping, but it's nice that you ain't a piece of shit. I appreciate. Hey, dude, like I said since day one, I ain't in here for, you know, fame. I ain't here for fortune. I ain't here for... It comes down to the whole thing. I'm not here for popularity. I'm not here for money.
Will those things come to pass? Will those be opportunities as time goes on? Yeah, sure, fine. Have I gotten those kind of opportunities? No. And I'm not worried if I do or don't. Like, it's how do I say this? What I'm here for is to share memories, experiences, you know, play games that I have played multiple times that I love or don't like, games that I've never played for the first time, new games, old games, games that play on rocks, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, I've always been here just to stream and just to hang out with you guys. Has this turned into a full-time job? It has, yeah. But that's as far as it's willing to be, and I'm fine with that. I just love hanging out with you guys and doing shit like this, you know? It is what it is. And if that means, like, you're coming to me with a problem, I'll do my best to listen, you know? I won't have the answers, I can guarantee you that. Let me see, what's a good name for... Masculine. We called the other one Finn, we'll call this one Finn, just in case this one has a better fucking nature. Okay, does this one have a better nature? Adaptability is its ability, but its nature is minus in speed, up in special defense. That's not bad. It's not great, but fuck it, I'll take it. I'll take that one. I will take that new one. Fuck it. If I gotta get like a mint on that later on, I will. So there's Palm, who I desperately need to switch. Scrooge, my starter, has a shit, you know, nature, but I can't really do anything about that. For now. I also need, what is it? I also need Basculin, or Finn. What a dumb name. I need that motherfucker to learn damaging or recoil moves. So that'll be fun. Don't know how or when I'm going to do that. I'm thinking about getting Wooper, but is Quagsire going to be worth it? It's not bad for a water ground tank. But we'll see. We'll see as time goes on. Where the fuck is the Lombre and Lotads? Are they not actually over here? I caught one over here. I've always admired that you genuinely care about whoever comes in stream, unlike them popular creators who ignore half the chat unless they do paid text-to-speech. Bro, I'm just gonna say this. Even if I miss chat messages at times, it's not on purpose. It's not to be malicious. It's not to be a dick. It's literally because at times I'll be either too in-depth, too in-synced, you know, too immersed with the game, and I might have missed a chat, you know, here and there, and I might have to go back, or I might have missed it, and I'm like, oh no, what have I said, what have I not said, you know? I try to keep up to date with everyone as much as I can. I can't always, and that is something that I do have to admit, but that's also something that everybody has experienced, not being able to be updated all the time. I do well and good. Oh, well, thanks, man. I'm just trying to be, just trying to be there as best as I can. Where the hell are these fuckers? Sorry, I'm... You know what? I'm gonna have to look at the decks, ain't I? Let's see. Lombre... On the other side of the fucking map? What the fuck? Alright, we're heading west. We're heading west, I guess. You're just tired of reminiscing. Oh, no worries, man. Hey, if you need to get a little bit of shut-eye, go ahead and do so, man. Like, as a new dad, you're gonna need to. You're also gonna need to be, you know, well rested and ready for Junior to be coming through. You know. Why'd I say it like that? I'm sorry, like, man, but. Yeah, you'll also want to be well rested, so at least get yourself a little bit of a nap in, you know? Ain't nothing wrong with doing that. You're a good dude, Pep. You're a good dude. Don't forget that. Yeah, I should just make sure the miss is okay. I'm pretty sure she'll be fine. She's got you right there, and hell, like, you know, there's also the nurse button to call in the nurses if everything, you know, needs a little bit of work or attention or stuff, you know? Like, you'll both be okay. Yeah. I can make TMs here. All right, TM machine. Well, we'll go to you eventually. I want to go ahead and replace this goddamn Lombre since it sucks. As a shit nature, as a shit ability, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I might replace the Basculin one more time as well, just to be safe, because I don't know, I don't really like the fucking down in speed for some reason. Probably just paranoid. Nah, dude, you're gonna be a new parent, and that's pretty normal for new parents from what I've experienced with friends and family members. Like, they tend to get a little bit, you know, a little bit, they get, the bees in the hive get stirred up, you know. It's pretty normal. As long as you're keeping your breathing, as long as you're keeping your center, you're all fine, my dude. You'll be good. You'll be doing good. Shit, you made it this far? Dude, you made it this far, man. There's only one way, and that's to keep going upwards, you know? Ain't no looking back now. Okay. Oh yeah, I see Lotad, yeah. A level 30 Lotad? Jesus Christ. Damn, that, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use that for a while. Let's see, well, how about I call this one Lily? Like a lily pad, you know. Your ma said earlier you'd be a fool if you weren't paranoid, so I just kept myself up. Yeah, like, you're gonna be a new dad, dude. You're gonna be a bit paranoid, you know. That's normal. As a new parent, again, I'm not a parent, but I've helped out friends and family members alike who became parents. I've had younger siblings, so I've had to be like supplemental parent at times. So what you're experiencing is normal, dude. If you weren't paranoid, if you're all chill and relaxed and everything, if you weren't asking questions, yes, then there'd be something wrong. But you're all right, dude. You're doing fine. Oh, is that Lotad what I think it... Oh, fuck. Okay, hold on. We'll have to look at this Lotad, because I think it has the ability we want, but an up in special defense, minus in special attack. I don't really do physical attack Ludicolo. So are you gonna have Rain Dish and, like, I don't know, something good?
34. Oh, just a part of life sometimes, eh? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you'd be right. You'd be right. Hmm. Oh boy, a Lotad has been added to the party at level 34. Swift Swim. But the nature's good. Oh god, the ability shit, the nature's alright. Fuck. These Lotads are so fucking high level, this is ridiculous. Like, they won't listen to me. Because I don't have a single badge. I like to give Lotad a name? No. Up in speed minus in special defense, Rain Dish. Okay, you have the ability I want, but you don't have a good nature. Yes, I'm being that picky right now. When it comes to Pokemon, I get that picky at times. Especially with Pokemon I like Lotad. Tedlow. Like Lotad, but that's it. It's the name switched around. Lotad, my dude. Rain Dish, speed down, special attack up. Okay, that's fantastic, but that nature of a speed down, special attack up, that could be reworked. That could be like a... Man, I don't really want a speed down. Like, that's kind of fucked. I might not have an option. Like, I really might not have an option at this point. Yikes. Not like I can get mints anyway. Can't get mints till a little bit later on. Swift Swim, get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's Cutiefly. No, I don't need Cutiefly. That down speed up special attack, it's starting to grow on me at this fucking point. Hey, look, Munchlax. Netball. Cause why the fuck not? Hey Jimmy, get me a pizza with extra nothing. Nothing? God damn it. Rain Dish, good. Up in special attack minus the physical defense. That is gross. That is a gross nick. Get that shit out of my fucking party. Get that shit out of here. That is gross. I don't want that. Get that out of here. Fucking minus defense, minus special defense. It doesn't matter. You minus your defenses. That's gross. Okay. So I'd be happy with like a up in special attack minus in physical attack at that point. Or an up in speed minus in physical attack. Like that'd be fine. If this is an up in speed minus in physical attack, there's some witchcraft going on with this game. My copy of Pokemon Scarlet was bought on the back side of a truck. And it had a ghost attached to it with a sticker saying "Don't play." Like a really shitty creepypasta, you know? Oh, neutral stats? You know what? Fuck it, I'll go with that. Leech Seed, Bubble... Oh. Okay. Giga Drain, good. Rain Dance, okay. Leech Seed, good. Bubble Beam, okay. I mean, you could be a mixed attacker at this point. But that's actually pretty good for its moves. So Rain Dance, Leech Seed, Giga Drain Ball. Yeah, that's good. But it's not going to be used for a while because like it's so fucking high level. Well, then let's head back to Paldea. Okay, I gotta use the bathroom, so I'll be back in just a little bit. Apologies. All right. Welcome back. Sorry about that. Just needed to take care of business. As per usual. Welcome back, welcome back. More Pokemon. I'm so far. Alright. Let me pack the bowl. Sorry, I was taking a bite out of Pop-Tart. I'm gonna have to grind up more bud. Damn. Well, for now, it makes up like half a bowl. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's right, you're surfer. Like surfer? Yes, like surfer. That's the whole joke. Here you are, let's get going. Wait a damn moment. I'm the boy's father. What do you mean father? I mean, I'm the boy's superintendent, the dean of this school. Ah, yes, that must have slipped my mind. Well, I come from New York. Yes, but you're in Spain right now. Yeah, well, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I'm Cyrano. My fucking, scarf looks like a hone edge or a Doublade or a Aegislash, but we don't have that in this game. For reasons, I guess. Now I had a blueberry cover those covers. Oh, cool. Thanks, Clavel. Or as I call you, Clavicle. Alright, we'll go to BBA. So we can get that Pokedex, flagged as complete. And Toke done. DLC 2. Which you can only go up to a very specific point, and then it's like, nope. What do you mean? Gotta finish Teal Mask. The story for Blueberry Academy is tied into Teal Mask. Oh, Grand Blueberry Academy. In the middle of Unova Bay. Cool places, perfect blueberry color. See what else. Absolutely, ask me. How do you know Clavicle? Or Clavel? I'd go for a McDonald's hash brown right now. I know that's out of fucking nowhere, but I really go for a McDonald's hash brown. I know that's so fucking weird and so fucking out of nowhere, but I really could. I got some damn good hash browns. Hey, exchange student from the Paldea region. Oh no, I'm going to introduce myself. My name's Lacey. I'm also the daughter of Clay here in Unova. You want me to do this? Yeah. Yeah, please don't take it like that. You see, I need to battle you, and your team is like in the 60s. There's no way. Like, there's no way I could go against you. Alright. Get a Kami Dex. Oh, you're not going to give me my BBA Dex? I think you can also lose this fight. I'm pretty sure you can.
Your school puts a great deal of emphasis on art. Hold a fist. Yeah. Leave the tour to me, Director Cerna. Oh, wow. Sassy. You're gonna find spread of the wild Pokemon to restless. Yeah. We have that in Paldea. Piques your interest. Yep. Let's see, surf here. Gym leaders spreading okay. Spreading propaganda in the Pokemon world? I've never heard of such a... Yes, I have. It happens all the fucking time. If you're a Pokemon fan, you know the lore, then you know that happens all the fucking time. Oh boy, double battles. I love double battles. But I'm about to lose this. Like, really badly. Beautiful music, black and white, black and two. Level 70. Get the fuck out of here with that. Yeah, we're fucked. We are actually very much fucked. Hold on. Sorry, I had to write something down before I forgot. Oh, God. This is up now. We're gonna grab some coffee, but I appreciate all the support, man. Much love, my friend. I'll give you a holler in a little while. Oh, no worries, Pep. No worries. You have a good one. And you get some coffee and get yourself woken up a little bit, my dude. Oh, you have no Pokemon that could fight, yeah? Overwhelmed by your defeat. You have to... As soon as you hear as much about both of your blueberry style. Oh, thanks, cool. I don't have to win this battle, and that's fine. Oh, thanks for my blueberry outfit, which is actually very fitting. Oh, Indigo style card. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna give him 4 options. Head to school. Anyway, go to the Paldea. Okay. The famous terrarium. Let's head to the terrarium. Do I have the fucking, decks for this area now? No? Damn. When am I going to get the decks? We've got wild Pokemon underneath the sea. Very own terrarium. Believe me, it wasn't cheap. Yeah, no duh. Making something like this is obviously not cheap. Like, at all. Snowy biome, utmost care, find a limited siege area. A lot of effort into it. Surfer, snowy polar biome. Oh, I like cold. Yeah, I like cold. Self-serve healing machines are all over the place, which was in the original concept or trailer of Scarby, if I remember right. There's Terra Crystals and Terra Pokemon Wild and fucking orb that is controlled by the energy of Terra Crystals and Terra Energy. Hooray! Yeah, Plum forgot. That's what I thought you'd say. Bing bong bong bing. Practical classes, coastal biome. Just type of class. We go to passive. We get my first. Get your first taste of class. Yeah, sure. For passive education, register at the Terrarium map. Does that also mean that we get the Terrarium BBA Pokedex, please? 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 Give me the Pokedex! There you go. Blueberry Pokedex has been added. Let's go ahead and check to see if that's maxed out, which it basically should be. I mean, you're talking to the guy who has all the Pokemon now. All species registered in Pokedex. Alright. 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 239 out of 239. What? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I missing? What am I fucking missing? Bulbasaur? Are... Okay, hold on. I'm apparently missing Bulbasaur. How am I missing Bulbasaur? That whole time, really? What's in the Bulbasaur spot? Because if it's not Bulbasaur in the designated Bulbasaur spot, that's a problem. Sorry, I'm munching on Cheetos because I'm hungry still. Alright. Now we'll keep Chimchar in as memory. Here we go, Scarby. Bulbasaur was on the list. But it's because Bulbasaur... okay, hold on. B for Bulbasaur. Where's the one that came from goddamn I mean, from... goddamn, Scarby. This is odd. This is odd. This is actually pretty odd. Because I have a Bulbasaur in that box the whole time. But it didn't register that Bulbasaur. Why? Okay.
Hopefully that worked. If it didn't, well, I'm gonna have to catch a Bulbasaur later on. Because I don't know why. I'm very hungry. God damn it. My fat ass is always hungry, isn't it? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, did that fix my Pokedex, hopefully? Yes, it did. Huh. Hey, look, an ability capsule. Oh, that'll help. Upgrade Anjubious Disc. Not bad. Sorry. Fucking Beast Ball. Oh, ability patch. Hey-oh. And Mr. Ball. Alright, and that's the BBA dex. I was somehow missing Bulbasaur. I don't fucking understand how. But alright, sure. It's because of France. God damn it. That is all of the dexes done. On our first day of this monotype run. Yeah, I know, right? Wow, crazy. Anyway. Checking everything. We don't have mints. I really wish we did. Lotad has Swift Swim. Not for long, it's not. Not for fucking long, it's not. Ability Capsule. It's Rain Dish, good. Ability Patch on the starter, so it's Moxie. Hey-oh. Now we're set. Now we're in action. Let's fucking do this. But Oph, you've been live for quite a while. Yes, I have. Does that mean you're about to end it soon? Very likely, yes. Today was basically the setup for our entire mono water journey. The entire setup being the intro tutorial of getting used to our Pokemon and the world, which basically meant going from home to school, and then starting up the intros for the DLCs. And now that we've done that, and have the Pokedexes done, and we have, you know, optimal abilities, we're gonna head back to Paldea. And we'll head to the west, because there is that bug-type gym that's literally a bug-type, should be easy to take down. Hopefully. But I might actually save that gym for tomorrow, because it's been almost 4 hours, and you know, it's about 3:35. Get some time with the missus in, because today's her only day off out of the week. So her and I are either gonna play some Call of Duty, probably play some Pokemon or something, you know? Play a game, do something.
Here is your bucket in which to shit.
Speak of the devil herself. How you doing, dear? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing swell. And, yeah. So with that, just got home. Perfect timing. All right. Well, with that, yeah, we might just call it there. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for listening, doing all that great stuff. We'll catch you guys tomorrow for more of this mono water type run. Team is pretty solid. Basculin, Quaxwell, Wingull, and Lotad for our water team so far. Based on their final evolutions, though, we all know they're water, but based on their finals, that'd be Ghost, Fighting, Flying, Grass. So, who knows what the other two members will be, but pretty solid for first day. I've been Oaf, you guys been chat. Thanks for watching, lurk, listen, all that good stuff. Keep being awesome. I'll catch you tomorrow on Friday. Peace out. Have a good one. And who knows? Maybe this time, this mono run might be on YouTube. Or maybe not, and the joke keeps going. Alright, peace out.